This is the Airfix HO scale Waterloo farmhouse, Haye Sainte, and it complements the range of figures that Airfix have produced, or Napoleonic series. There was the French line infantry. Also the French Imperial Guard, which I think have the best uniforms. Also French artillery. And there is French cavalry, the cuirassiers. And they're charging at the Highland infantry, which have moved into a square formation. These are hussars, and also British artillery. British infantry are defending the farmhouse, and also defending in a line. The last set is Prussians. So Napoleon Bonaparte was one of the greatest military commanders. He also drew up a code of laws which are still in use today. He founded the Bank of France, the Legion of Honor, the highest award for France. They were all founded by Napoleon. He was born on the island of Corsica in 1769. He was one of those unusual people who only needed 4 hours sleep. He had a brilliant memory. And because he was good at mathematics, he was sent to the School of Artillery in Paris. His first military successes was driving out the British Royal Navy with his guns out the port of Waterloo, followed by success fighting Austrians in Italy, and also suppressing a royalist uprising in Paris. His campaign in Egypt was to close Britain's route to India. But unfortunately, Admiral Nelson destroyed the French fleet and cut off the French army. French explorers in Egypt did start the great discoveries of ancient Egypt, including finding the Rosetta Stone. Returning to France, he found the revolutionary government and the military in chaos. With the help of his ally Talleyrand, Napoleon became first consul and master of France. After more successful campaigns, he brought peace to Europe. His next step was to become Emperor of France in 1804. Napoleon had defeated Austrians, Prussians, and Russians. Only Britain remained unconquered, fighting the Peninsular War in Spain and defeating the French Navy in 1805 at the Battle of Trafalgar. Most countries had broken their terms of the peace treaties with the French and carried on trading with Britain. In 1812, Napoleon was defeated in Russia. He had lost everything and was exiled to the island of Elba. Napoleon escaped and raised another army. In June 1815, the Battle of Waterloo was his last gamble. After his defeat, he was exiled to another island, St. Helena, where he died in 1821, aged 51. Airfix never did figures of the generals involved in the battle, and here we have the Duke of Wellington and Picton. These are metal figures. Prussians were the soldiers who came along towards the end of the battle and saved the day for the British Army and helped defeat Napoleon. The British Army fought in lines with 5 their muskets all lined up. The French generally sent out their light troops and advanced in a column. The British were defending the farmhouse. The French cavalry here have forced the Highlanders to form a square. I painted these figures a long time ago. As you can see, some of the paint started to ping off the muskets. And I had too many British hussars, so I painted some in French colours. Again, my favourite troops are the Imperial Guard. Definitely the best uniform. These are some metal figures. Again, of the Imperial Guard in their grey coats. And also Airfix didn't do a figure of Napoleon himself. There is the man. And with him is the very flamboyant Marshal Ney. Hope you've enjoyed my battlefield tour. Like I say, this is an interpretation of the Battle of Waterloo. There's a lot of people on YouTube and on the internet do far more accurate representations of historical battles. Thank you very much for watching. And if you've subscribed, thank you again. Really do appreciate your support. And welcome your comments. Thank you very much for watching.